for most people, the why just it isn't deep enough. And it wasn't for me either. The need to change, the need to lose 65 pounds, the need to purge the booze and the partying and chasing girls. It was just there was no why. And that why for me came from catastrophic loss. And it was the best thing that ever happened. House, boat, cars, toy, motorcycle, everything was really good. Successful business, and poof, my life fell apart. It felt like overnight, but it was gradually. And it was a series of self-inflicted errors that created that failure. Checking out of my relationship, checking out of my business, and allowing others to take control. Not treating customers the way they should be treated. And whenever there was conflict or issues, it was, here's my hard line. There wasn't a lot of empathy there. So there's a series of traits and decisions that created catastrophic failure. And even after the failure and, being forced to sell a home and, losing a business, being in catastrophic 6-figure debt with the bank, it wasn't enough. That wasn't enough to push that extreme change. The extreme change came when my oldest son, and they knew that we had to be careful, and I had to tell them, but we're renting a smaller home, and they got what was going on. They're sharing a room. They don't have their own room anymore. But kids are versatile, right? Kids handle it better than we do. And my oldest son came out one day, and I guess he had heard me talking to the bank or, lawyer or something along those lines for either a business lawsuit because we couldn't pay our bills, or personal court battles with their mother, or financial battles with the bank. Like it beats you down, And so I got to that point. My oldest son comes out with this piggy bank and he says, "Daddy, I'd like to give you, I have $90 in the piggy bank so we can buy groceries." And I broke down in tears. And that doesn't happen very often. I can count the amount of times on one hand I've cried in 10 years, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great thing. But that was it for me. That was the point where I said, that's enough and it's time. So that was a very, very strong why. But, you'd think losing a house or going through major challenges is enough why. For most people, there's just not a deep enough why. And others are stronger than I was, and I am. And they can create a why. And some of our most successful clients and friends, they can create a why out of nothing, even though life is very good. So reinvigorating or adapting your why is crucial. And I had to do that as well because, we succeeded, we built the business, I lost 65 pounds. So, we grew, good review, good reputation. And then your why gets murky because you have to reset your goals. So I'm constantly resetting goals and targets. And now the why is pain again. So, want to purchase a home again and had lost that. And all the business is good and things have gone really well. In today's economy, that's a little bit different story. The house I had previously is twice the price now. I'm sure other Canadians can relate to that with inflation. So it's a bigger deal. And when you don't have a partner on your own, you can have all the income in the world, but you lose that and you have those battles with the bank and you have substantial child support payments. It's a different story. So my why right now is purchasing a home, and it's pushing me through some very motivated stretches to really get to the next level with physique and with business. And what's your why?